Welcome back to Empress Radio, where we do trending topics and reality TV and live streams. So join us now. Do you need to build your YouTube channel, or do you have a business or website that you need to rebrand? Well, join us now at Empress Consults at www.empressconsults.com or hit us up on Instagram at Empress Radio. Okay, so enjoy the video now. Hey, you guys, we're live, so giving you a few seconds to come in. All right, we're live. I'm not going to linger too long because I actually want to get to the content. So I want to talk about this Ken situation. So it seems that he's kind of getting bothered by the fans' comments. It's interesting because yesterday in his interview, he was saying that he didn't really care about comments because Trisha had said that they had gotten into an argument over comments and stuff like that. But he was like, no, it's her communication style, But now it seems like he seems to be bothered by the comments. So he's going off on fans that are commenting on his Facebook post, and it's like no one really told you guys to come on the show. You're on the show with a married woman. Obviously, people are going to have their comments and their opinions, But he's telling fans to mind their own business. He's calling them ugly. He's calling them hurt, miserable women, and things like that. So it seems like he's jumping on that, whole narrative that the Scots and all them are jumping on, where it's the fans. We're the problem. The fans are the problem, not the fact that you guys have some serious issues in your relationship. The fact that her being married is like the main one, and the fact that she just seems to be a less than truthful person. So this is what he had to say. So he said, I ain't gonna lie, all this TV stuff is making me realize how miserable people really are in 2024. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all really too old for this ish. I still love y'all though, lol. So somebody's like, some people are miserable, but some people think you are too good of a man to be played with on national TV. I would think you all would be a dope couple if things would have been followed in the way God planned. Her not handling her business accordingly before getting into a relationship with you is how it was supposed to be done. I hope it works out for you. So he was definitely triggered with that. He said, but that's your opinion. Your opinion isn't a fact, though. And if you're actually watching the show, then all the info needed to know the truth has been put out there. Yet you and others are taking it upon yourselves to make up your own scenarios. To me, that's deflection and putting your own personal traumas on someone else. That's weird. So, the whole trauma bonding thing, that narrative. So the lady says, we shall see for the second half because this first half don't look that way. And you're right. It is my opinion. I grew up old school. What y'all do today is nowhere near in the Bible. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And he said, where is it? Oh, it's in the same. Hold on. He said, I grew up old school too, and we were taught to mind our business and not speak on the unknown. That's blatant ignorance. But yes, miss, you enjoy yours too. So then she's like, that's right. Put it on national TV and then say, mind your business. Yeah, you ain't ready. Enjoy your day, young man. Mind your business. Oh, minding my business. And then he says, it's funny that, again, you're speaking on something you know nothing about. Show me a major TV outlet you've been on, and then I'll listen to you and how ready I am. So then someone says, you're right. Once we realize the negativeness is not about us, but them, we will be off and their misery is revealed. And he said, facts. I tell Trish all the time, these people are hurt and it excites them to think that someone else may be hurting too. Someone else said, Kenny, stop entertaining these negative folks. He said, I was bored, man, and one particular ugly A person was getting a little too talkative. And I'm like, dang, she just said that you were a good man and she didn't want to see, you going through this or whatever. But now she's an ugly person. So yeah, someone else said some of those miserable folks are your castmates, just FYI. And he said, "Trust me, I know." LOL. So at least he's admitting that the castmates they could be miserable as well. But yeah, he had a lot to say. I was like, oh wow, okay, I see. So someone said, oh, he mad because the audience is going off of what they see, right? What's his name on Facebook? It's Kenneth Lee. Someone said beauty really is in the eye of the beholder, and love is definitely as blind as a bat, for real, for real. Someone said, exactly. He really doesn't understand how this works. Sir, you willingly put your business with Lockjaw out there. You want to be Delulu, then stay off TV. Right. Someone said, I just posted somewhere else that what he said didn't line up with what she said. She said he was bothered and felt away about Martell, but he named him as who liked out of all the men. Confused, LOL. Right. Someone said he was not being honest on the Carlos King interview. Someone else said, exactly. Why go on national TV and then get mad that people are talking about them? These people aren't wrapped too tight. Right. I think they thought that they would get a good edit or something. And it's like, you are getting a good edit, but we're still like, she's married. So yeah, you're kind of like having an affair on national TV, but what can we say? Right. Yeah, 148 liking, watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Someone said, I guess he didn't know what he was getting into. Right. It seems like he's unraveling. He's mad. Someone said he's mad. He's getting cheated on and gaslighting the audience. Right. They both need help for real. Why does someone keep saying no live? I don't know what that means. But anyways, hey, Carol Morrell. So I wanted to post again about this clip that he was talking about yesterday, explaining what's been going on in their relationship and stuff. So it's like you're the one who's telling the public everything. Like we're just spectators here. You didn't have to come and tell everybody all your business. So yeah, this is what he had to say here.
Because I know that you don't ever know. When somebody told me my husband was cheating on reality TV, I could always know what I think of him. But at the end of the day, I don't know anything for sure. And I just want you to leave that little tidbit in your mind. But I'm going to leave that alone and I'm going to let it go on and I'm going to keep moving. Now, what caused you to miss our last interview? Because I know we had a standing appointment. Did we not or no? I'm just asking. What caused you to...
I love a standing appointment. She's such
listen, I'm one to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you about much of anything.
But just say it ain't none of my damn business. That's
no. He's gonna be honest.
This is what it is. It's probably somebody gonna find out about it. Me and Trisha had a disagreement, and one thing about me is I don't like somebody to try to make a fool of me. That's one of the reasons why I wouldn't stay with a woman I felt like was playing in my face. Everybody keep using that playing in my face thing. Like I'm not that guy. So we just had a disagreement. I think. Trisha's attitude about certain things, about certain situations when she has to be held accountable, sometimes it can get a little much. And I've been going through a lot of stuff through myself. My brother is in prison. I have a friend, that's going through his own personal issues, and I have to be the backbone and the shoulder to lean on and the shoulder to cry on for a lot of people. So when it comes to Trisha, that's like a safe space where I consider should be a safe space. So when me and her have certain situations that don't really, the communication isn't there, it probably pisses me off the most. So I think time build up made us, a whole situation blow up more than it had to. I kind of lost my cool and lost my temper and I left, I typically don't leave. I typically go across the street and sit in the car and breathe a little bit, but I left. I went out of town. I stayed in a hotel for 2 or 3 days, and I had to get my mind together.
Carlos, fix your face, nigga. Just fix your face. Damn, he's trying to be true. At least he's truthful. You know what I'm saying?
I know, honey. I can't.
You act like the African ain't never went and left and spent some days away. The African done left before. I don't know. I'm just joking. Carlos, I'm joking. I'm joking, Carlos.
No, the thing is this. Trisha intimated. Well, let me ask you this: did you see our conversation with Trish?
No.
You haven't watched it? Okay.
Well, I don't really watch the show either. Like I don't keep up with her. I try to stay off social media. I don't really keep up with a lot of stuff.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, so Trisha did inform us that you two got to a disagreement.
Mhm.
I wasn't aware, nor was Heavenly, that it was so bad that you left the state of Alabama. Okay. And that you stayed in a hotel. How long were you gone?
It was just like a couple of days. I think it was a Saturday, and I came back Monday. I think it
Came
was
back
like
Monday.
Friday and came back Sunday. It was just like 2 days.
Okay. I have a few questions for you, but I want to start here. Trisha did inform us, Kim, that your argument that occurred the day of our scheduled interview had a lot to do with comments, had a lot to do with the Martell situation and what's happening as we're filming today. You know, there's new information that's coming out based on somebody introducing Trisha to Martell. And you guys were filming the day prior, and it all blew up when we filmed that particular day. Are you? Because at the end of the day, you're one of the nicest guys I've met. Obviously, we're meeting virtually, but you're still a man, and you're very alpha male, and you're a very masculine man. And there's only so much a man can take.
For sure.
At some point, did that argument that occurred last weekend, did it have more to do with you're tired of people trying to embarrass you, less than it had to do with the Martell hope of it all?
So the one thing, like I said, the communication with Trisha is really hard. One thing I hate is when I tell you something and I'm very detailed. So when I tell you, I'm telling you exactly what I want you to know. It's exactly what it is. And Trisha was trying to make it be about something else. This situation, the situation that occurred was never about Martell, Marquez, or anybody outside of our relationship. It was about me and her and the communication that we have and we should have. It never, like, I don't care about Martell, I don't care about Marquez, I don't care about comments, I don't care about none of that. Like that, none of that moves me to in a way that I will bring it into my household. Nah, it just don't work like that for me. And I was trying to get it the night before. I was just explaining to Trisha, like, hey, when we get in these certain situations, if you want people to see you in a certain light, you want people to understand our situation and understand what we got going on. As your man, I'm trying to guide you and direct you in this situation. Am I saying that you don't know what you're doing? No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there's another way, there's a better way, there's an opportunity for you to get ahead of the situation yourself. She didn't understand that. Like sometimes with Trisha, questions are automatically accusations. And and that just stems from her past relationship. A lot of this stuff that we go through is just trauma. It's just stuff that she's been through, things that she's seen, and she takes certain things that I do and make them be exactly what this other person was doing. And I'm like, nah, baby, that's not what I'm doing. I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question for clarity. That's it. I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm not saying you did do it this way or that way. I'm just asking you to tell me exactly what it is. And Trisha has a hard time with that sometimes. And I tell her this too. I'm like, sometimes that can be looked at as deception. If you don't know how to communicate about certain things that are going on, and you seem a little like you don't want to talk about it all the time, somebody's gonna think you're lying, including me sometimes. So that's why I'm gonna ask you those questions so I can have the clarity, so I won't have this time to make up any ideas and assumptions for myself. So that was the basis of the whole argument. And then when we went to do what we were supposed to do, she just went all off script. She just went all off to the left. Oh, Martell and Marquez, they live in this. I'm like, dude, I don't give a damn about them. Like, I don't talk about them like that. Like, I could care less about that. And when I asked her why she did that, she said she was mad at me. And I was like, really? Like, come
She's
on.
mad at you?
Yeah, she was mad at me because of the night before. And I'm like, bro, you shouldn't really even been mad at me for the night before, because I was just asking you, hey, what is this? Because this is what it looks like to me. So help me understand so I can see where you're coming from when you do things a certain way.
Sorry about that. I had to refresh the page. But yeah, so you guys heard that. So, I mean, he said that he wasn't tripping about the comments, But one lady simply just was like, this is not the right way, What did she say? Some people are miserable, but some people think you are too good of a man to be played on national TV. That's kind of a compliment. I would think you all would be a dope couple if things would have been followed in the way that God planned. I could see why that would be triggering since, she's married. Her not handling her business accordingly before getting in a relationship with you is how it was supposed to be done. I hope it works out. And then, he just goes in on her, saying that her opinion's not fact for her to mind her business. He tells someone else that she was ugly or whatever. And, he talks about how the fans are hurt and all that, and miserable and all that. So, and then he's like just unraveling, saying, I ain't gonna lie, all this TV stuff making me realize how miserable people really are in 2024. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all too old for this ish. I still love y'all though. Like, just going in. How old is he anyway? But yeah, it's like you're the one who's on national TV with a married woman, so don't get mad at the fans. He's mad he's getting cheated on and gaslighting the audience. Someone else said, no, I am questioning if he's a bodybuilder. Bodybuilders get on stage in their teeny weeny bikinis to be criticized. Sir, why are you crying about this? Someone said Ken is a beard. Someone said we didn't ask about them. They came to us with the BS. Right. Because I remember when they were first on, I was like, I'm not interested in this. He's bothered in real life and trying to hide it and mad because everyone sees what he doesn't want to face. Right. Someone said, not the clarification of the missed appointment. Yeah, Dr. Heavenly is something else. Staying with Trish will have him in prison with her temper. Cut your losses, Eddie Winslow. Eddie Winslow is never gonna not be funny. He does look like him, aka Ken. Yep, he is mad because he is being emasculated on national TV and embarrassed across social media. Right, I agree. They love to say they don't read the comments or watch, but know everything everyone says about them. Right? Ken, please get out of this relationship with Trisha. You deserve better to be with someone who can love you. Right? Someone said Ken needs to dump Trisha and move on. We really need to start ignoring these people and let the love and marriage Huntsville sink to the bottom. They're not even trying anymore. Someone else said both talk too much. Just because a question is asked doesn't mean you have to answer, right? Someone said a disagreement will make you leave the state. Going to a different room when you have a disagreement is more normal in a relationship. Sounds like a full-blown fight to me. Right. Ken likes to be right no matter what, and that's why Trisha knows how to wrap men around her finger. How she is around men is um how you can get those types of men. Someone said Trisha is a walking red flag. Yeah, she is. The show went from sugar to shit. That sounds like something my grandma would say. If things were cool at home, he wouldn't be that pressed by what strangers are saying. Clearly something is striking a nerve, right? Someone said Ken is a sucker with a god complex. He cares more about image than substance. That's why that little girl called him daddy. Trisha teaching her the ways. He's the one that wants to be a brother husband with Martell. All right, I have to go. The dog's barking. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos from Empress Radio. Okay, bye.